Hello guys, welcome back to Watch Your English channel. Today we are going to learn some new words from a story called A Night to Remember. Listen carefully and pay close attention to the words and phrases used. You can pause and repeat if you need to. After the story, we will go over some key vocabulary and practice using them.
It was a Friday evening, and I was walking home from work, feeling relaxed and looking forward to the weekend. The streets were quiet, and the city lights creating an almost serene atmosphere. As I strolled along, lost in my thoughts, I suddenly heard footsteps behind me. At first, I didn't think much of it. It was late but not unusual for someone else to be out and about. But as the footsteps got closer, I started to feel nervous. I glanced back, but the darkness made it impossible to see clearly. My heart started to race. I decided to walk faster. But then, the footsteps behind me also got faster. I felt scared. Panic set in. I thought someone was following me. I started to run. I didn't notice a woman walking slowly in front of me carrying a shopping bag. The moment I started running, she screamed, dropped her bag, and turned to face me with a look of terror. She thought I was chasing her. I stopped running, trying to catch my breath and calm my racing heart. I managed a nervous smile, hoping to show that I meant no harm. Just then, the person I thought was following me walked by. He looked at both of us with curiosity. I felt very embarrassed. I bent down, picked up the woman's shopping bag and gave it back to her. She took it still looking annoyed. I said sorry, but I didn't try to explain the misunderstanding. I was too embarrassed, and just wanted to get home. As I continued my walk, I couldn't help laughing at the situation. What started as a normal relaxing evening had turned into a comedy of errors. It was a night I won't forget.
Let's look at some interesting words and phrases from the story with detailed definitions, part of a speech, and practice examples in different contexts. I was walking home from work feeling relaxed and looking forward to the weekend. I was looking forward to the weekend. It means I was excited about the upcoming weekend. Please repeat, looking forward to. Looking forward to is a phrasal verb and it means feeling excited or happy about something that is going to happen in the future. For example, we are all looking forward to the family reunion this summer. I am looking forward to the concert next week. It should be amazing. When the phrase looking forward to is followed by the verb, it is important to remember that the verb should be in gerund form, I mean the ing form. For example, I'm looking forward to seeing you, not I am looking forward to see you. They are looking forward to meeting their new baby for the first time. Listen to more examples. I'm looking forward to my birthday party next week. She is looking forward to starting her new job. We are looking forward to our vacation in Italy.
Oh, Elliot, I was really looking forward to this.
Looking forward to seeing my new acquisition.
And even though I'm so looking forward to the next part.
Who I'm looking forward to meeting.
The city lights creating an almost serene atmosphere. Please repeat, serene. Serene is an adjective and it means calm, peaceful, and untroubled. In other words, free from disturbance. For example, She felt serene after her yoga session. All the stress from the day melted away. She felt serene after her yoga session. All the stress from the day melted away. The serene landscape of the mountains brought him a sense of peace. The serene landscape of the mountains brought him a sense of peace. As I strolled along, lost in my thoughts, I suddenly heard footsteps behind me. Please repeat, stroll. The word stroll can be used as a noun or verb. It means to walk in a slow, relaxed way, usually for enjoyment or relaxation. For example, they strolled along the beach, enjoying the sound of the waves. They strolled along the beach, enjoying the sound of the waves. He went for a stroll in the garden to clear his mind. He went for a stroll in the garden to clear his mind. It was late, but not unusual for someone else to be out and about. Please repeat, out and about. The phrase out and about means actively going, walking, or moving outside. It implies that the person is not staying at home, but is instead engaging in activities outside. For example, the kids were excited to be out and about exploring the new playground. After being stuck inside all day, it felt good to finally be out and about enjoying the sunshine.
Everyone was out and about this fine morning.
Oh, she's out and about somewhere.
What about Morelli?
He's out and about.
It was a pleasant surprise to see you out and about.
I glanced back, but the darkness made it impossible to see clearly. I glanced back. It means I looked back, but it was too dark to see clearly. Please repeat, glance. Glance can be used as a verb or noun. It means a quick or brief look at something or someone. For example, he glanced at his watch and realized he was running late. He glanced at his watch and realized he was running late. A glance out the window showed that it had started to rain. A glance out the window showed that it had started to rain. My heart started to race. Please repeat, my heart race. It means my heart began to beat faster. This expression can be used in different situations. Here are some examples. For example, in exciting situation, the moment I saw the roller coaster, my heart raced with excitement. In fearful situation, for example, walking through the dark street made my heart race with fear. In loving situation, for example, every time she smiled at me, it made my heart race.
My heart was racing and I felt like I couldn't breathe.
My heart is racing here, man, and when my heart races, my Buick follows.
And look, if that's the case, I want to spend the time that I have doing something that makes my heart race.
Panic set in. I thought someone was following me. Please repeat, panic. Panic can be used as a noun or verb. It means sudden, uncontrollable fear or anxiety that often causes unthinking behavior. For example, she felt panic rising as she realized she had lost her passport. She felt panic rising as she realized she had lost her passport. In a moment of panic, he forgot everything he had studied for the test. In a moment of panic, he forgot everything he had studied for the test. She screamed, dropped her bag, and turned to face me with a look of terror. Please repeat, terror. Terror is a noun. It means extreme fear. For example, the horror movie filled them with terror. They couldn't sleep at night. The horror movie filled them with terror. They couldn't sleep at night. In a moment of terror, he realized that he was completely lost in the forest. In a moment of terror, he realized he was completely lost in the forest. She thought I was chasing her. Please repeat, chase. Chase is a verb which means to follow someone or something in order to catch them. For example, children were happily chasing each other in circles, laughing and shouting. Children were happily chasing each other in circles, laughing and shouting. He looked at both of us with curiosity. Please repeat, curiosity. Curiosity is a noun, and the adjective is curious. It means a strong desire to know or learn something. For example, children's curiosity often leads them to ask endless questions about the world. It means children are naturally curious, and this curiosity drives them to ask a lot of questions. Children's curiosity often leads them to ask endless questions about the world. I felt very embarrassed. Please repeat, embarrassed. The word embarrassed is an adjective. It means feeling ashamed, awkward, or self-conscious, typically because of a social mistake. When someone is embarrassed, they might feel uncomfortable or uneasy, often because of something they did or something happened to them. For example, I was so embarrassed when I realized I had been calling him by the wrong name all night. I was so embarrassed when I realized I had been calling him by the wrong name all night. She took it, still looking annoyed. Please repeat, annoyed. Annoyed is an adjective that means slightly angry, bothered, or irritated. For example, I was annoyed by the fact that he didn't answer my calls or messages all day. I was annoyed by the fact that he didn't answer my calls or messages all day. Remember, repetition is a great way to improve your language skills. So I encourage you to go over the story again, listen and read it one more time to reinforce what you have learned. If you enjoyed this story and found the vocabulary practice helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Watch Your English channel to find more educational content. Thanks for watching and see you next time.